So looking at MATIC's chart since that last analysis, I'm seeing something now that does have me feeling bullish. We did see price come down in June and find a strong base down here at about that $1 mark, which right now is now looking like a potential bottom. As you can see, we did make a higher low and price is in a breakout right now, testing resistance for the second time now as we get closer and closer to these moving averages right here. And now that also indicates that we're even a step closer to the bulls starting to take control. For all the subscribers, welcome back. Everybody new, my name is John, at Real John Doe on Twitter, and I'm your analyst here on Currency.com's channel. In today's video, MATIC is what we're talking about. It is now added to our rotation of analysis here on the channel, and this is going to be the second video on it since the last one about a month ago. So here we go. Stay tuned in as I give you guys an update. It's now the time to buy or sell. Also, we'll talk about how the trend can continue and both scenarios to the bullish and the bearish side. Here we go. And I want to give a quick shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel. As you can see now, we're almost at 22,000 subscribers. And if you want to be part of that number, make sure you are also subscribed to the channel. And if you do find our videos helpful, just so you know, we're right here for you, putting out more and more content. So make sure you also hit that like button and like this video to help us out in the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you want to be a little bit more in tune with what I have going on, you can find my Twitter here, at Real John Doe. Is where you can also follow me, because I do post analysis right on there directly, and ahead of time I post these videos. So now for the price action of MATIC, let's talk about the support and resistance levels depending on which direction price decides to go. So if price does decide to go towards the upside and continue recovering from the recent bottom, $1.17 is the next level of resistance that I'm looking at. That is right around the July highs. And then we got $1.21, and that's right around that 21-day EMA range. And then $1.26, and that's right around that 50-day exponential moving average range. But if price continues to move downwards and MATIC does not have a bottom yet, the next support level that I'm looking at right now is $1.04. And right now that's the lows for July so far. And then we got 92 cents as the next support level, and that is the June lows. And then the last level we need to defend, or things can get pretty scary, is 75 cents, and that is the 200-day moving average. Let's talk about the latest headlines that I found here for MATIC. It says that MATIC is now available in the iTrust Capital 401k, and this is a platform that lets you use your 401k to invest in cryptocurrencies. So this is pretty big for MATIC to get more and more exposure to US retail investors that are willing to hold on to long-term investments. And lately, MATIC has been continuing to outperform Ethereum for active users and transactions. The adoption on MATIC has been skyrocketing these past few months, and despite not having as many applications built on it, it is showing this is slowly creeping up as an Ethereum competitor. Also, a new platform has launched on MATIC called Smart DeFi. It is looking to call itself the Robinhood of crypto. The launch should be right around the corner now here. And it is a new platform so users can buy risk-adjusted DeFi assets. Now let's talk about the price action for MATIC. So right now we're looking at this chart. You can see it had a pretty good run in May. It did peak right up here at about 260. And since then, it's been in a downtrend and selling off pretty aggressively. But one thing is you can see some support here as price has bounced from this level at around $1. And recently, this is the first time now MATIC has had a higher low. We did have a bounce here in June where price did finally make it above the 21 and the 50-day moving average, but we did also get a rejection. We broke this higher support here at 120 and headed back down to this $1 range. That is a support. So now we can expect to see price trade in a tighter and tighter range before we get the next breakout. I'm looking at it to be towards the upside because we are testing these moving averages now for the second time. And that brings me to a target at about $1.40 here in the short term for July. But if things don't go my way, I also got to look out for some potential risk here with support holding at $1. And if that does not happen, then we have to start looking down here at about that 200-day moving average that is right here at about 90 cents or so. So I'm also going to talk about what we can look for to the downside as well. So for things to remain bullish for MATIC right now, we need the support down here at about $1 to hold. And we need price to continue to make higher lows and another breakout above that 21 and 50-day moving average. That's where you will see some buyers come in up here above $1.20. And that will be the push up towards that first price target at about $1.40, which is my minimum bullish price target for July. And from the current level that price is at right now, that is about a 25% jump, which is a pretty good monthly return. And if you look at the risk reward for that down to about $1, it's about 12%. So it is about a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. And that is the minimum bullish price target I'm looking at for July. I do expect at least a test up to that level. And if that does hold as we get into the end of July, then I'm looking at $2 to come later on. And another bullish scenario that I see that's more of a buy the dip bullish opportunity is MATIC comes down to test the lows again towards $1. We get a higher low still above this level right here. And then another push up towards the moving averages later on in the month. And then we test $1.40 at the end of the month, or even an extreme breakout right up to that level. And we have some support there. But as long as we have some support above this 21 and 50-day moving average sometime in July, then I will be bullish on this $1.40 target to hit sometime in the short term. And if we do get that buy to dip scenario, then that's an even bigger risk reward ratio, giving you about a 32% jump up to that level. And if you do put your stop loss just under that $1 level, it's about 8% or so, which ends up giving you about a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio if you are a little bit more patient and wait to buy the dip rather than buying the breakout. Now, let's say these scenarios don't work out for us. What can we see? So I'm going to mark out here for the bulls. First target I have is right here above the moving averages at about 125. Next target after that is about that 140 level. So let's say that does not happen and things go against us. When should you exit? Like I mentioned, that $1 level is a major support level right now, roughly. So if we do get a close below, then that is when you would exit your position. And this is the bearish scenario. What I see looking like is we head down, make a lower low, and break that $1 level, indicating price still wants to continue pushing downwards. And then we get another lower high and price continues to trend downwards. And then we will slow down here at about this 200 exponential moving average range. And that could be somewhere between 80 cents to 90 cents. And if we get down to this level, then that's where you can expect to see a little bit of support, or quite a bit of support actually. As you can see earlier in the year, we did have some support there as well. It was a resistance that flipped in support as we ran up to this 260 range. So if this level does become tested again, we will see quite a bit of buyers come in as well. To try to push either a major bounce from that level or the trend possibly continuing down below the 200-day moving average for the first time now in the past few months. So there's my scenarios for MATIC. We got my bullish right up here to a test of 140. And then we got my bearish right down here towards 90 cents and also $1. That would be the first indication of the potential test of that level. But to the upside, like I mentioned, the first indication to push us to 140 would be a close above these moving averages. Now, with having those two scenarios, let's pull up something here quickly, the MACD indicator, to give us a better outlook on which scenario is most likely to happen. If you look here, the MACD is below the zero line, has had a major correction now since that top. And one thing here that's looking pretty good is this bullish crossover on the MACD that we just had. And looking back, that is the first bullish crossover for the MACD now from consolidation since early May. And you can see what happened there. Price had a major move up, like I mentioned, up to that 260 level. So we could see something similar happen. Not as big of a move, but we can see a move up lining up with this bullish crossover of the MACD happening right here. If the MACD starts trending upwards now, heading up towards that zero line and then eventually above it, same thing will line up with the price flipping the moving averages into support, heading up to that 140 range and continuing to push above, test at least that $2 level, which you will see some resistance around there since it is a psychological level. And that $2 level could be where we see another major reversal for the next leg up, possibly past all-time high later on this year. Thanks for checking in here on Currency.com's channel. I really hope you enjoyed this video on MATIC or Polygon, whatever you guys like to call it. Make sure you are subscribed and you come back to more of our videos. And if you did enjoy this video and it did help you out with your trades, don't forget to also show your support to the channel by hitting that thumbs up button. Just like this video, that's all we ask for. And of course, we will continue to push out more and more content for you guys. I'll see you back again. It's John here with Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.